Let us pray. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, and not give us trespass against us. And lead us in temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, Amen.
Maranatha. 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 Enuntie wo se minum bienu nyina yesiesie ho. Mejina asori mpanimfo asori sofo ni asori mpanimfo na mu ama ye nyina ye ho akwaba aba enne mema dwumadie ene ye ka asen. Ansa na ye be hyase no yenya osrani ba ko a enne obesra yen. Ye nuaba Esther oseusu pacho baby a otibia ma ono amane nsa so we kire ho no wa oti ben no no wa chia na mae eno achi no se obi nso ba ha ebia yan nya ne dini na ne da edi kan a one ye somo a be ye sofo ne mpanimfo anije ni asafo manyina anije se ye behunu na wo nso ya ma wakwa abasoronko ebi ho sa ene mo mayenka amen. ne senti meda mpanimfo a mene omo ba esai so akire midinde asomani apia yenua enoka moako ena yenua kwame abra ono de onkan ho bat on na obedi dwuma bi eduru ha ye bi hu yenua Moses osei ena yenua kuma kwabna osei tutu na de onye kuma weyemu na ono na nyame nam no so ebedi dwuma ahodo enne amayen no ene yen asore sofo Pastor Derek Asare edu enunti obi adwumadi edu ha mobehunu na yaka yense brekra no yenyina be sore ne de ahoden soronko afa yenwom homa no 21 edionu baako 21.
Nyame uma edwase ene homedai wa wona moadom ne wahumo broso wo de nkwa ache ye nkwa ne se ye hwe ye ho anim ye hu ye ho wo ha na ye te wo nkwa ɛne w'ahoɔden ne nka ɛwɔ yɛn mu a adeɛ baako pɛ ne ba akoma mu ɛyɛ aseda. Yɛhene anɔpa yi aseda nka wo din daa. Yɛda w'ase mu na yɛde yɛn ho ɛhyɛ wo nsa bio deɛ bɔne ayɛ yɛn nie. Ama yɛafɛre mpo yɛ a yɛntumi mpagye yɛn ani ɛnhwɛ w'anim. Nanso woyɛ Onyame a wadɔ ɛdɔɔso pii. Nti man ka deɛ na wɔnte aseɛ na ne nwanwa na wɔdwendwene ho na wɔbisa sɛ wan koraa na ɔte sɛ wo Awurade a wode bɔne kyɛ na wode amumuyɛ ɛfirie. Bisa nti ɛnɛ yɛaba sɛdeɛ yɛtie yɛ a yɛserɛ wo yɛbɔne yɛ mmeratodeɛ ne yɛmumuyɛ nyinaa wonko na wotumi ɛne mogya bi a ano ɔden na a drop of it no ɛtumi ɛhohoro yɛ amumuyɛ nyinaa. Yɛserɛ wo ɛnɛ nso fa yɛbɔne kyɛ yɛn daa. Mmeda Awurade yɛbɛhyia w'anim bio woda kronkron yi mu. Dwumadi ahodoɔ pii ɛna yɛbɛdie. Emu no yɛde adeso ahodoɔ aba. Onyame a wodi kan hunu yɛ haw ne amanneɛ nti wokaa sɛ yɛmfa yɛ haw ne yɛkɔnnua nyinaa mmra na wobɛsoso yɛn no ama yɛahome. Ɛnɛ sɛdeɛ yɛ adesoa no sitie biara, sɛdeɛ yɛkɔnnua no sitie biara no, sɛ wowɔ ansoa yɛn a obiara ɛni hɔ a wobɛtumi ayɔ. Nti wadaroma yɛpaakyɛw nsa ne yɛbɛfi w'anim akɔ no ma yɛnte nka sɛ deɛ na ayɛ yɛ so adesoa biara no wadom ne wo bɔhyɛ nti wasoa yɛn ama yɛkɔn mu aha yɛn. Kristo yɛserɛ wo yɛne saa ma yɛn daa. Ɛnɛ yɛde dwumadie nyinaa hyɛ wo nsa. Ɛnɛ ɛyɛ Men's Day na wokasa na wakoa na wokasa wɔ 1 John 2:14 na woka sɛ agyanom meretwerɛ mu abrɛ mu firi sɛ monnim Onyame asɛm no ɛfiri tete. Na mmerantewa meretwerɛ mu abrɛ mu firi sɛ Onyame asɛm no deɛ ɛte mo mu. Ɛnɛ berɛ a yɛahyia as men no ɛne mmerantewa no, ɛsrɛ sɛ ma yɛnte w'asɛm no atie mu no nka. Ma yɛntoato adwene, yɛnsusuo adwene na yɛmfi w'anim nkɔ sɛ ampa w'asɛm a yɛ a wode ahyɛ yɛn mu no yɛakyekyɛ ama yɛn ho na ɛde mfasoɔ sononko ɛbɛbrɛ yɛn. Gya w'akoa hyɛ wo nsa. Yɛwura sɛ ɔsɔre gyina a fa no so kasa sɛdeɛ woyɛ ne daa no. Yɛfi w'anim akɔ a yɛnka sɛ ampa ɛyɛ sɛ yɛne wo Awurade ahyiaeɛ. Wei ɛna yɛserɛ wo wɔ Jesus Christ din mu. Amen.
Sunu children's sermon the free Kwame Abra now or the Abre.
Hello, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien, estoy bien. How you guys doing? Oh, you guys look great. You guys look good. Wow. Everybody's dressed up. How's everybody? That's a lot of money. You guys collected a lot of money. That's good. That's good. How's everybody doing today? You're good? You're good? How was your week?
What?
How's your week?
Excellent.
It was excellent, yeah? Who had breakfast today? Anybody? You had breakfast? You had breakfast? What'd you eat? What'd you eat?
Tom Brown.
Oh, Tom Brown. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. What'd you eat, Judah?
Waffle.
Oh, waffles. Ooh. Whew. With syrup? Syrup? Vegetarian syrup, right? Adventist syrup. Yeah, so who's giving the children's story today? You are? You sure? That's good. Who wants to pray for us today? Who wants to pray? Oh, you want to pray?
Thank you for Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Can we get one more? One more? Can we get a boy to pray too? Another one? Oh, you want to pray? Amen. All right. All right. Oh, sorry. Whoa. Today's children's story is going to be, you can pray for me when it's done, right? Today's children's story is going to be about a boy named, anybody want to guess? A boy named?
David?
Oh, close. This one's about Samuel. Anybody heard of Samuel? There's a couple Samuels here, right? How many Samuels? We have one Samuel here. You have another one? Samuel? Your dad's Samuel? Oh, that's cool. I think oftentimes as kids, we feel like we have to be old to do things for God. Is that true? You have to be a pastor for God to use you? Nah. What about an elder? What about your mom and dad? So God can use little boys and girls like you? Cool. So I just want you guys to use your imagination, because when I tell stories, I tend to get into a little zone. So I'm just going to read the Bible. This is found in book of Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 3. So you guys I'm going to transport you back in the day, a long, long time ago. You guys ready? All right. So now the young man, Samuel, was ministering to the Lord under Eli. And the word of the Lord was rare in those days, and there was no frequent vision. At that time, Eli's eyesight had begun to grow dim, so it was hard for him to see, you know? It's hard for me to see sometimes in my young age. So that he could not see, was lying down in his own place. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called Samuel, and he said, "Here I am." "Here I am," and ran to Eli and said, "Here I am, for you called me." But he said, "I did not call you, my boy. Lie down again." So he went and lay down. And the Lord again said, "Samuel." Samuel rose and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, for you called me." But he said, "I did not call you, my son. Lie down again." Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, and the word of the Lord had not yet revealed to him. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time, and he rose and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, Eli, for you called me." Then Eli perceived that the Lord was calling the young man. Therefore Eli said to Samuel, "Go down and lie down, my dear boy. And if he calls you again and say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant hears.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place, and the Lord came and stood calling as the other time, "Samuel, Samuel." Lost my page. Brief intermission. "Samuel, speak, for your servant hears." And then the Lord spoke to Samuel. So what's the message in the story? Anybody? Who understood the story first of all? What happened? Who wants to tell me what happened? You want to tell me?
Samuel thought when someone was calling him, it was his father.
Yeah, he thought it was the prophet Eli, right? Because he didn't know the Lord's voice yet. He didn't know the Lord's voice yet. Anybody else? Any extra details you want to sprinkle in the story?
Eli told Samuel to go lie down, and when the voice called him again, he was to say, "Speak, Lord, for your servant hears."
Awesome. And how many times did God call Samuel? Anybody paying attention? Was anybody? Well, you.
3.
3? Was it just 3? It wasn't? 3. He did call him 3 times, but I think
4 times.
4 times. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means that God can keep calling you, right? Maybe not the first time, but he doesn't give up on us, does he? If God really wants us to do something, he'll send us messages after messages after messages after messages, and hopefully, eventually, we get the idea. But the whole point of the story was that God can use any one of us to fulfill his purpose. Because Samuel went on to be a great prophet and a great judge, and you too, God can use you all to do great things, right? You don't even have to ask permission from your mom. When God says go, you go. You know what I'm saying? Right? Awesome. Who wants to pray for us to end the story, children's story? You? Awesome.
Dear Lord, thank you for everything you've done for us. Thank you for letting us come to church. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for blessing the serpent and made it holy. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please go back to your seat. Pay attention. We have a lot going on today. And, yeah, that's my story. So, all right.
Happy Sabbath. Your more friendly chance na yenu melodies more baha my. Na the conference more ben more amay. Pamcho asum for moment mo my. And you wow third card no be a war hum biano. Peso be baby out through dino eguno. Be when I me can sing. Wow be war biano for crown and shady. Dani da your boss Sophia third in your returning. But your home say your baby out church budget. Hondo dona every few months some better be a show. Na yala me dream ho me hu say yana ye yam share say ade achi a onyame onhwe ya na sam enam santi no yam first scan nyina emre awurade fisa ade achi a yenya bibi eni sana yatie onyame ento onhwe yen pacho munyima no onyame behwe yen ana yamom ye fa yatwen konkron no ne yenhwe Isaiah 43 1 and 2 no ne yenhwe de awurade ka kire ene osi na afi said the awurade a obo wo na wonwene wo o Israel no kan enie nso na mageo mabo odi mafrel mina wo me de twato no se wo twa nsu a me ne wo na ewo ho na se wo fans bot mu a emfa wo nko se wo na mogya mu a enhyo na ojaframa renhye wo wogidi aka sɛ ame wɔ ha pakyɛ mmea nyina nso ne mmɔ mpae. Yɛmmɔ mpae. Nyame tumfoɔ ɛne homeda yi ɔma asan abɔ anim. Papa yɛayɛ bɔne pii sane sɛ yɛane yɛwerɛ afi yɛn ho sɛ sika dodoɔ ade ama yɛ nyinaa no yɛde bi bɛboa wɔ adwuma. Ɛnɛ de fɛ sɛ ma abɔfoɔ no nkaaka yɛn na nkɛfiri na ɛkɔ no yɛnkae sɛ sika de ama yɛ biara no yɛn nso yɛbɛyi bi de aba asɔre fie yɛtumi abɔ asɔre ho bra na aboa afoforɔ. Yɛn mpaebɔ ni o hyɛ ase ma yɛn wɔ adom nti. Amen.
Yama and Shira, in a free road home. I sit down for ya, a sen and one for mano. I sit
Happy Sabbath, Church. My name is Kwamnasi Tutu, and I will be doing the worship and reading. Let us open our Bibles to read the Word of God. Today's scripture reading will be taken from 2 Samuel chapter 18, verse 33. And I read, David's mourning for Absalom. Then the king was deeply moved and went up to the chamber over the gate and wept. And as he went, he said thus, O my son Absalom, my son, Absalom, if only I had died in your place. O Absalom, my son, Amen.
Enyina befa ye honhom nnwom no nkeka ho aduonu baako N21 se enwom ni si a de mo beti ni ni ye asori sofo Pastor Derek Asare Edo.
The amount fancha me the enwom ni mo amon me mistake N19 radio 17 hono. But you're answering now, your mom pie. Yehoah was some team honor. Na a tray now crying. A curiosity a drew a sumo. A yemusuyina no a target of the enemy. The only light and only hope I war a war ready, and it was some new to me. Tianopei, Yesro, was Sunny Beharing, a bra, ye baby tea was a way, Naya twice, we see what yes, with the Monty, amen. And a men's day. Na Kwanya Mbema no efa so planning on Men's Day no a little bit different. Ye hu se nyame ya adomo next week na ye ni ha se near camp meeting and a youth camp. And ye hu se ye was singing groups ahodo bebre a omo pese omo ye ready said ye be ya dwomo omo esua na omo boss no omo betumi aye practice akọ. Enti de mema na ye omo adwene se omo pese by 2:00 near pon. Titu ni ye pon a na kire se ewia program bi eni honom na ama nipa eni eku ahodo on pese omo hia nso no enya kwan na omo nso ehia na it's going to be a form of panel sana mbemba no a planning no enti no medi enimo na mebi nani so any some of the dimensions of the mbemba no pese omo ye no na ye di atoa so but before then no me pese me can announcement yi mumi enhye so nyame adoma ye kan meeting ba ye be revival ye be no ofia ha say August ye wia na ya boysu enti nyame adoma me enhye so ye free can meeting ba ye be revival ye the month of August enti no details bia no impanyufo edi enimo no ebe ma ya so atie na me pese ye hye so. This year come in the youth camp and write the letters and in our year the letters be call all the churches. Now your name may be on my a very important person churches in our shedding so. And I will do at the service to Washington Church Samamaye 2005 and I yenya kwenya ye camp meeting any youth camp bomu ewo Michigan. Na Michigan camp no ekwa wiye no nipa kakra bi ye enema bi a ankoye wo camp na se bre ekobo mo no na megidi say it left a bad taste ewo nipa bi adwemu but I feel no menim say nyame aboa ye ma yenyi ni kwa ndi mo nti sade no ebi ensi biem but ye pese church bia no eye strict on them and maybe boss we sane ma me kan wasem ye they call all the churches are ende. Yeah, encouraging all pastors and all church leaders to tell their churches and sana yaba. Baby, I yeko sisi no. Yes, IUP na Indiana University of Pennsylvania no. Sa community na yeko mo camp no. Omo ye very strict. In fact, eba enkwara any sa sharp on seminar. Omo ye very strict. Pa me kasi yako camp hoda ema police for us on krebisa edi oma bada. Enti no sa niema we say no. Ye shene so ebe boy de di kan ya ye pese ye shene so no say you fufuo no mu leaders e de niam bi e wo se obi hu ansa na yakọ campa ba menum say ha say makomu but ade bia ya kan wo mu no mesrem mo ma ye take it serious say ye de be ye dwuma enti every rule bia aba for ye mpanyufo ho no mo ma ye shene so na ade e wo mu a me pese me emphasize as part of the rules ni ye say sa community aye kono omo ye very strict on curfew. And by 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Yen pese be wo bia wa bonten adults, young people and children will be by 11 now say will be one of them to 5 a.m. And yen pese be nya mbayama ne ye ni school no be nya yi bia na koja din boni bi ohonom na kire bi ye pevenu a ayede amayen. One interesting thing you say, sisi yeko IUP no next time you call school bia na school no find out to say yako IUP da school no ebe frɛ IUP no obusa se nkofo we ba ha se no die the course ntimi sremo curfew no from panyifo ne ani ayeko ni nyina no by 11 p.m. nobody should be outside to 5 a.m. unless there is an emergency so the Asia yenum say 911 ne omo ye emergency ne ma no ntintiase wom but apart from emergency the embajo mpanyifo ene ye nyina no 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. timbacho mo mention so ena afen so the toso so ne say mo men nyina ye nsre nyame say camp ya ye ko ye focus on the reasons a ye ko yakọ camp bebre But a camp where ye saw qua babech that ye that demo dear and the mummy in Jaco. Tibutayanti a DSC and Isuno say a coherent Yamini no. We bonfire say Yenina the focus on Sabotayano. Na Yanko Trisha and said the Baya, Yankos ha Embakwana, a Bayan Shramayan. Yenina ya Ben Samumian came you has here. And ye pese Obiano, Esha Sadian so. Now, another thing so said. It sounds say youth camp and adult camp on the same ground, you know. Sebase youth no seminar and now almost session almost share penny for no as any chaperone as say. Ebia youth for this year honum. But if there is no seminar, na youth for any programs no be ni honum or more at that time adults are what they inquire no you are responsible for them. Did the person say say youth for program as she so say by 9 p.m. near Ponwa, a free 9 air corner, parent our do backo, any sorry say Washington, didn't no. We are responsible to make sure say 9 ya bo and inquire ye do mobile your more youth session no ye escort to amobia ko baby was a oko said the beya akrabia enfremo. Timbacho say oh yeah parent that's all the akra kwanka say Medina ba camp untino is okay mbajo in between sessions no yema yeni enko mofra ne ho said them kind no community no very straight and na one more ye din crash and no mo be very straight na yeni embra omo ho out of session no youth leaders no omo nya responsible timpacho awofo a ye ko mo mention so. Now there are some general things bia and also person can was afi yenim se ye be di 2 times enti mpanyifo ne young people ne nkura ne nyina no ti say what the Akora Kona Kran was 7 years. Sans a baby branch and a Urentino. But Modian say, Send Yafun Yasamia, Papan will be so bag him. Na Akrano, a commodina, what baby at Yamano, Yabedi di Eminu, and Timobian Sheneson. Tuesday, so Adrianini Honum. And Tuesday, oh, Krana, wow, and she says Tuesday, while now Bepe Konya Befaswa, Ubedi and Uma, and I say, Ebusiafo, Timoma Yanshe, and also Enso. And na Tuesday, so meeting be any honum beam. In Tuesday, and there will be no meetings on Tuesday. Meetings in Eshas here, Ewo, and Yameya Dumwa, Wednesday. So we ras of why $45. And you know, young fast of one individual, yet the Safabema car meeting coordinators, and the opinion in Macon, any car meeting coordinators, I say no, or more any of this Safabema amount. Ye and say, ye more opinion in Macon be as a 10 for Washington. So Obana say a year 8 more they can $90. Koba could be a $45. And you know, Mubian says we as of where a year $45. And Yamiya Domua, ye parade of churches now, your best 25th anniversary to one year, no. And you walk out 25th anniversary to one announced the year, no. And Una your best on sa parade of churches, no. Unibia, she black and white. Unibia, a encourage you only be say a form black, nepe, a throw. White say the bear either say yes no and now see there's a black and white and also mention so campus police or mobile around said the bear or mobile directed traffic and mention so baby a year corner you only 2 places are a bit my parking and the one parking or no man near to car or mama and baby a be parking tinina no ye the bebo honum timbacho make sure say baby I will park no a baby a ye dear my say amasa na ye to car a beya idea on Sankaka, no, I end the bread brinty, and also my ancient so. And a baby a year cono, omo my bed sheet, and omo my blanket, omo my pillow. And Timbacho making sure say wow bed sheet, wow blanket, schools beyond my youth camp, omo my best friend is animal, way there is omo my baby, and Timbacho, for wow blanket, for wow bed sheet is animal, said the beya, ubenya baby ada, and also mumma yanshen and so. And these are some of the few things. And the church where I said, Campono, Mr. Young Cotton, Adia Honum. And you know, more says by Ressa Mocoton by Rail Campus, no, with the diagro. Miss Remoyen Tombia, the only thing, Yabema Quine say Yen Ton or Campona say, ASA or be airtone books, religious books, and as a CDs. Sebia, Yeni CDC, Yaminum, you know. And they be obedient and no crampono and ne openia genankasa never unregistered. And he said, Bia was see this beer, a young crying share, a young courage, and Numa, a year bebua, Miss any openia genankasa. Apart from CDs, no, any books yenton bibia or camp no ase enti no menim say bia Washington obi anton hwe baby a previous experience enti and mpanyinfo hu say emphasize announcement nko enti these are the few things that me pese ye share den so ewo camp yi ase na ebeboa nyina bebre enti we ye ambanebo a efa camp ho meba enne dwumedi a ye ba begi no so. Oh my son, David is one soon ye. And I may say busa say, so already account to now. Why pan the kun Absalom? Enyano, but young follow Adisiano any panel discussion no. May both bear 7 chapters tougher, naye de atwaso. Account no shas ye war 2 Samuel chapter 11. Na atwaswa ko 18 mu hodomo ebra Absalom owuye no. 2 Samuel 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now let me take about 15 minutes. Let me born it off and now yen hwe baby a ye headed towards not for the discussion of but answer na ye mompaye. Ehu ayi da wase enda no pay. Yesrew ebra ye baby wasemo na ye di dwumedi atwaso no. Ye best say kan yen ho. Ewade kire yen kwan na ma wasem enkasa enkire yen said ye be ya ubesisi ye musia ewo Yesu de monti amen. Mekai se ebra na ye wo school no na ye wo meka Ghana KNUST na Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology na ye wo house bebre but one of the house na ye service no na ye friend Queen's Hall Chapel na Queen's Hall Chapel no se wo remu na uko baby a ye wo baby a ye only for the hall ti say bia university bi wa ha se omo baby a ye sorry a very small room and now omo atro bibia bodan ho ne say women are the moral fiber of the society. Women are the moral fiber of the society. And you know, if you destroy the moral fiber of the society, you know, it will be disrupted. But essence and the men's day, you know, I will not talk about in my maybe in any the role in men play in marriages. Na asema mi kan obi a wo hase ya wo abusua bia no efa ho bi nobody is exempt ya wasema ya kanu twi mu sebio ya se sebi ya se kwasia na okohu se ejada obi abojise ma na oyede ba de na osga na bibisa because odwin se ono de ebi ntumi nye de ba de ento no ya wo bibi e wo wiase ya bon sam di nani asi so se obe destroy no se de be ya obe destroy nipa a wo mo future wo ya mofra obe destroy your families a eye menum ye no yebusua na I can guarantee say wo enemy bon sam di nsa kan yebusua the future of our children no what in nsa akasa de no obe destroy the family as easily as he can. Na ya wo enyema mienu obia wo pese wo ma edi ye no chi se wo busua edi ye na se wo pese wo busua edi ye nso de a bema wo ye ebusua ni ti a ene ye men's day no me pese wo hye enyema mienu enso a sa nyema no se efiri ho no mo a it is gone die edi kan eye se bonsam to me etete bema ene oba ntemu a in Mofra future, it is gone. And the first priority to build a strong foundation for every home. Said Yebeya, Yebenya Mofra, Yebeti Omo Bedi Yeno, and Yam Mofra no the first priority. The first foundation, no the very relationship between Okunu and or the man and the woman, the husband and the wife. And no the foundation, no. Say the husband and the wife, no. Bonsam to me a wedge a what in sa aka emofrano. Now the second thing no so ye emofrano ni a general relationship. Say ye can drama mo asem a eya na ye checking the very light but me person follow me story ni ye because me dey free baby akodu baby and say na discussion ye be na be meaningful.
But adwamambo ewo nyame asɛm no ɛyɛ very serious. Na the nti ɛyɛ serious ne sɛ adwamambo destroys our foundation for a family. It when our foundation for a family ne kwa, it is gone. And my friend na dachi, it is gone. Now I will give you a biblical example of Ben Mabia and David Ayenimuna. A grammar bako pa David the boy ye a soon sanswa a ban in Maso. And then best also question na Mebusani and says who killed Absalom? By follow me closely. Now I told the Bia on Ayana ye pese emuyaha and ti simu die ye kase obi boy drama ya ye say or ye affair. Affair no na a look so light and a look so neutral to say BBA you oh way affair. Of course your foreign affairs or honum your way na and neutralizing in or ye affair. But whoever changes who changes language who changes concept. It is a whole done language there. Na adeni mudu no why the bad there. Oh sisano. Bible mono or say obi obo drama no si drama for I told the bio you see word you say ho. And I say harlot. A words I do because the effects of Sadia no a idea a modu. Now some of me can no me any wo obia nye exempt. Wo bia you know and kasa some me can no I'm speaking for somebody. Me family any wo family obia they at risk. Na die bon something die bekan bon something in sabekan in term e you obi oti ha obeka say ye ni obi ba enye enemy. And you know we have to guide against that by mami engo quick through sa scenarios ami penti. Follow me carefully. The kind of ye fancy ye hwe movie ana ye hwe mfoni ye hwe wo ye the play ana omo ye part of the cast and now yes Anthony no ye were David and ye were Bathsheba to expand the cast now for this discussion now any de me Kenya ye were David your Bathsheba ye were ye suma no young body and ye were Nathan and ye were another first part 2 ye were Amnon and ye were Tamar and ye were Jonadab and ye were Absalom. And now, Wukwa, Yasansu, Ahitophel, and now you walk Joab, and now you walk Tekwani, Bible and body in fancy a Tekwite. And you know, young follows her a dinner, young what happened between David and his Abusina, and his Sansu and Yano, Neba, Echeno, or Lusu Nebano. The other Pano, who was Absalom, to Fancy for Patuano. Absalom, according to Bible, no, or no, yet David the Bar Tosumian son. The third born son of David, Absalom. Now, Osha, not the Bami, princess. If we say Bible say, Absalom, no, not the Mami, the marker. Now, some marker, no, not or the daughter of Talmai. Now, some Talmai, no, or the king of Geshur. And just said David, Ekoware, or Hinibiba. Now, some or Hini, no, not your friend, no, marker, or Himano, and on any war, Absalom. Now, Osha, Absalom, few people are Bible chere almost say wo ho ofe o sheda sisi duano remember no Absalom e kan ho bi. In fact I can count nipa be miensa Bible sheda bodin say remember miensa Bible sheda bodin say mmemmei wo ho ofe ba ko ye Absalom ye se wo hwe ni tirin wi na egu nachi na ye twitwa ehihya enya de ketwa e free Bible sheda ka say e free ni nanso aso e kwa akopim ne pampem ne ho efe na odi ono to nchen ya Joseph nso Bible e ka say ne ho ofe na David nso Bible say David no ye obi na ne ho ofe na omo aka ne ne ekeka ho na de ne ma ne bi nkoye but wait here Bible say that body omo ho ofe now Absalom me pese wo she be nso ye because adisua no ya nya background where your discussion no will not make sense. Unim say Absalom na owo baba your friend Tamar. Na Absalom na odoni nua ba no so much say ebra Absalom na wo ye no odi ne baba no to ni nua ba no. Ti ni nua ba no so obefro no so ti we eye ne beautiful sister friend Tamar. Owo ye no e na odi ono ande ba no so to ni sister. Et imagine say omu nyina ne David the same father by obi maame nko ti Absalom ne maame de Absalom side no ono ene Tamar na emo ye enuanom ene opedi nua Tamar so much say ebre a wo ye no ene odi ne ban so to de ba de Tamar ti na ye Tamar me nfa say ya say you can imagine the kind of love and Absalom owo ema ni nua no na odo no ye enti your Tamar me nsa we say we na medin kan no and the time I'm in San, I Bible moon, and you know, make and the drama no say in the coy. That way we be, and David, or see Israel from Cocon, and our day drab, ACR no say, drab or new Cocon. And the Bible say, it was in the spring at the time when kings go off to war. Israel forecast say, or for one reason. Almost say, we want a king, said Yebeya, he will go before us to war. The obedi anymore, Ebeko, then so no. David ayo hene no ebra obo kokon no otifie o se wonko and I say an idle brain is the devil's debade workshop se woni hwe ya bo nsampe bibi ma o eye tidako David was sorry Jerusalem so omo was so sa abipo so and na nema ne gu efom and as we know the story no David ko hu say oba bi dware etibra o se David ko hu ye no ebia by accident na woni boss yi woni ne kofie. And David, a long look, yes, in Cremofo, where you be say, Osha or Baba, who are when you're bonny. No moment, say, Oshano. Nasa was out down with the behind the year. Now, why you're bonny? To one more, the say, Opa, first one out and entertaining. One now when you're married, you know, you're bonny. David, you hear now. And David here follow up. One of me dream say David and Nico to our ban so no or ye boniana. A bonnet. A bonnet say accidentally when you to Biswa and you cross when it on so. There be but the follow up at David here, you know. David Esuma ye my yako or bano by ye. Now the interesting thing a woman said there was a relationship. I him fear no motino. Dear Oye David, the top counselor and advisor, pa Ahitophel. And Ahitophel, ne bani Eliam. And Eliam, the bani Bathsheba. And David, the top counselor, pa no Ahitophel, or 24 ewo council of state were in fear, no, Nana and the Bathsheba. And you know, David, I'm funny, Anto. Sanya menina. In fact, to us, Bible say, a brain into no, Uriah ye will be an or ye David trusted servant. David epenasema or ye will be able to do what to say. A bra David require pairs or Bekuna or free or comba yeno, or see Uriah Kofi called that was a me. Send Yanko Pontia see ya, Israel for Queen Party, a better day number to me, I could be fear. Nina David. One fun and yanto. Said ye no, and David, and in the Kodai no, Onyemoye. Onyemoye yano, and David ye cover up. Cover up no, Woku Uriah. Tina Green say, as some no alco woo. Now a cost why him feel, we say, hey, what did David here? Now, I say, David, Nipan or small, some coffee by your name. And Nipan or small woman, the air cost, no who the air cost. Till we say, and Yami say, Medin, Members, Mimina, Medin Beguase. Nathan, could David Honum, no catch David said, saying a cost will be a Ghanaian story, no, some Minko story. So, at Nathan car story, and David, it was a Sani Pacrona, Wako be Guyana, or no one, no, that person ought to die. But then the ref is a brother or yes, no, then saying neither body. I heard so. Ovian and Nathan said, you are the man. And was David, you are no Moja. Empire fear that. To the beer, Yakasa David, but why will you forget? They say, David no home, but joy no, and one destroy no, start destroying the family. So, consequences that me and you free honor that. To David the Bompire say, have mercy upon me. Nyame de chen in fact Psalm 32. Or say, blessed is he whose transgression has been forgiven. Or say, when I kept quiet, it burned in my bones. The brame, you know, I feel me what told me. And did God forgive David? Yes, Nyame de chen. But so one simple David take it will follow him and it will destroy his family till the time we get to Absalom. Now, let me quiet first one a will ya ba Absalom so ono so de o hwa David yes ano na ne ba panyin ye frɛ no Amnon enti David de no ye wie ye no kenkan 2 Samuel chapter 13 now say after these things after what things after sadema we say nyina no ɛna sa papa we a o ye David ba panyin menu nie ɛna Absalom na third ɛna papa we Amnon no ono so ekohu Okohun Absalom, ni sister, a friend Tama. And they say, Amnon Shefie, only they be on connotation to me, because or drinking about one home. And now, and it came to pass after this that Absalom, the son of David, had a fair sister whose name was Tamar, and Amnon, the son of David, loved her. To any new abano, or see what done pa. And now, Sa akwano David yon me ye diagram na ya ti ase David our brother be na friend Shimaya and Shimaya no wo ba a friend Jonadab and David de ba and Amnon and na Shimaya David brother ne ba ni Jonadab and na Jonadab no ba ye no na you know David ayicho Amnon to say Amnon I didn't know what was and I say I love my sister Tamar by me hu de ma ye and na Jonadab no tu ne fu ne say come on, I'll give you a plan. Kofi nekoda, the question to me, neka so yare. E tu ka so yare. Na wasuma ko ka kire papa David say, me pese mi nua ba Tama ebe fie be ye cake mame. Enti no so be ye cake ni ma odia. Na wa ka kire o ye cake ni wi na wa ka kire o mo say, obi an kwana nka me ni mi nua ba Amnon kwa Tama wa ha say. Enti wo ko ye no ko ka kire David. And David said, "Oh, yare na se o pese, unua baba, that is fine. Ko David di adwin bia anya de ba de. Eni chimtim ma omra fie na ombe ye aduane ne ma. Enti o ye aduane ne ma no no, and na o ka kire ne say, you know, mo amaye eyin na unim. Bible say, o ka say say, bramenim de be ni di ne ma wo ye no. Ti ne ma wo ye ni nyina no bramenim be ye. Enti o da ho na o hwe ni say ya na o twitwa de no. O hwe ni say, e ho no wa fa no dadaada. Oheno, just to inflame the passion in the last na wonya no na obey inflame wa kopim baby obey rape no o yes I wie na o wie ye no ka kire omomo na say obiam pie Tama adwin bia ni tirem because me brother ho na my de ba de maba adwin bia ni tirem ni tietia ne say o rape no o ne die but the worst thing is say ebra o rape no wie ye no obey rape no ka kire say come lie with me my sister. And the time I said, no, my brother, do not force me, for no such thing should be done in Israel. Do not do this disgraceful thing. And where could I take my shame? And as for you, you will be like one of the fools in Israel. And Amnon said, however, he will not heed her voice, and being stronger than she, he forced her and lay with her. Now, the Bible says, then Amnon hated her exceedingly, so that the hatred with which he hated her was greater than the love with which he had loved her. And Amnon said to her, arise and be gone. Only the way in and now catch and say, Minia, the odia mean it will be worse than rape. And the Bible say, Okofa and Kofua, a one fee, a member one fee, say, Oba no Nuba no Mumpamano, and no more two no train a Janet no two punim. I wanted him. And now Banu Sunya, Titi Natadiemwa, and you know, Sanya Marina, cause was it or the Sunguniti, a Titi Natadian, because or your princess or Bada, and Tiabasa or Bia, Warino, Biffy one man, or your legible, Nina not destroy sign in the future anyway, saying Nina or Pamono. Now, yes, I didn't really, you know, what you want to know, was what in Swagun is also bitterly. And now, Absalom tea yet. Say ne half brother, son or dear sister. The Bible say, or by no catch and say, has Amnon your brother been with you? But now hold your peace, my sister. He is your brother. Do not take this thing to heart. To no pay to minimize the damage, Oh, the unia no and fanko but on one case there was something boiling within Absalom. But on to fanko can in your bad yene ho e manin ye we no see or your unia anyway. And no didn't court now the fee. To ordinary court now the fee no. Dear all he said, David is the king, David is their father. And he said, David should do something about the Amnon. But I account the Bible say, or shall I say, but or contrast it, I was or say, but when King David heard of all these things, including Kwanyo Ploto ye, Kwanyo Kofane ba ye, Kwanyo Repuno, Kwanyo Pamo no etu upon him, when David heard all these things, he was very angry, but he did nothing. David, one year. And the man, Absalom, said, if my dad will not do something about this year, I will take it into my own hands and take vengeance on my brother. Minya sermon, media defending him to me, but in Kaya sermon, one reason David did nothing is that David had no moral backbone to address the issue, no, because Braukofa Bashi Baba on Nida or Yenino, I'm no Honina, Nabeda come on there. And the very day David compromised, he also lost the authority to be a parental figure in the lives of his children. To a Amnon, sir, Obeda Coca Amnon here, because you buy one bar or Benjamin, one principle, and then godly parenting, because we say sometimes we are saying one thing and our lives are heading one direction. If we want to give our kids a future, that's a raising in Mema or godlier, they need to see examples set for them. And yes, sir, by our example, no, we will lose our authority to bring them up in the fear of the Lord. And 2 years later, Absalom, a coup. And now invite you any man no catch David Zembeso baby. Now David said to him, but only Yamonko. To a year no case, Munkuminia Amnon. And now Yokun Amnon. Yokununa na Ogane ko ne papa mufie because so ne mabemo side. Eye ahimfie. Okochina honum. Now follow carefully. For 3 years, now what you honum on my fie. Enna David Esusa. Ti David Esusa no enna Joab obaye say, look, Amnon is gone. Oye da wo. Enna by Absalom on Tiha or not to baby no. You are losing 2 cases at the same time. Why don't you forget about it, and bring Absalom? And no kofa or baby, and Obano, ebe Daniel on a take when Ibano, or bet Daniel who boo baby adikosi susa. And David said, Munkofa Absalom. After 3 years, we are talking about parental children and now husbands ending member relationship after 3 years. The irony is, Ebra or Kofa no ba, me summarize it. Ebra or Kofa and ba Jerusalem, no. 2 years. Absalom about Jerusalem. By David say, I don't want you to see my face for another 2 years. And the 2 years, Absalom to Jerusalem. After 3 years, the next 2 years to Jerusalem. By ni Papa David say, me beso be de badi e. Ube humenim. And now catch there, Joash say, and ye kabebia metino, meti one manka ye. Nanka mi wu ya. And I say, my baby and Papa kumi kwampa. Me Papa on coming because my bet now me Papa on when you ye. And yenka a ye. Now, and no more and Absalom at the plot to ya so go to David. I over to David, Yeah, say, Yanko Pamo Absalom. And I Yanko Pamo Absalom, no. Or catch the woman say, Emma will be a fan in Sa and Absalom. Drop more beyond fan in Sanka Crano. More Konina, no be a Solomon, Monfa Absalom, more beyond fan in Sankano. Drop a Kohui, or be a catcher drop will say, You say Absalom would become an Itiakoka dream. And was Muya and a day, and was young anyway, and was Yawana or call back, and no Mukokun, Absalom. And you Muku Absalom, and no Muhipu, Abu Ego Nisubebre. Now, Bible verse now you read, you know. Yes, sir. As soon as David, as soon you know. And when David the best he said, "Oh, my son Absalom, my son." And was saying, "Obi wu grandpa, and I would have died for you, and my son, Absalom." The question is, if David had such affection for Neba Absalom, if David now done a bano after the way David the pair of Frana Samuel. Adentina 2 years was him in pay when he married. Ain't no sad time abofrani bonia or buy, you know. What if we say sad time no na or die or do be a ditch abofrani say na cost for dear Nanso no we are my son, ain't no me son and abido. And I say just come to me, although we na come to me, yes, I didn't because the question here said, sad time no what was it and na air coso Absalom trim. I was drinking and I was drinking sending papa. I was a father body, a funny home. And he brought David is soon here. Say, my son, and Kamewa and Kamaya way say, Munya gentle Ninano, and Faswobia Basso, because a time and not a come can stay by yet, because a bonny way in our Koswana, Absalom, we say, and can papa bridge the garbono. That was the time on so David the car said, "I don't want to see your face." And Absalom said, "If you don't want to see my face, here, and the mess with the mayor, the say, "We can't find me." And our fast were Odiko. Adia we say no, emudo. But the point of your discussion here, what is the relationship between fathers and your sons? Is it a kind of Absalom-David relationship? Because of A, B, C, D. Yeah, survey and groups mu ahodo back for. And I ama questions. Now, some of the questions no and all the questions no on sometimes the relationship we can say relationship with our fathers, but our relationships it is not there. And I say and yes said person and to me summarizing my this no na ye di we not was no de di kan pa ye say so wo pe wo mada achi a ho edwambambo ba fa umpobo ande tru mi kedwane tina Bible say flee. Bible anka say even run flee no. She said the obedient to only a yiba who can or say flee because a young flee a jamamwa. That will be the first step. A bit remove the plank from our marriage. Now your mafra, your person that it will be gone. Apart from that, unim say ye men in Christ are omunya mature that one of the anema actually say a jamambo any sign of maturity. In fact, Bible no puts it in a very strong way. Or see he lacks understanding. But just okay. Or see whoever commits adultery lacks understanding. A instant gratification. Maybe feelings and at this moment I'm making it home. But the question is, have you also thought about the feelings of your wife? Have you also thought about the feelings of your kids? Have you also thought about the feelings of your loved ones? And since as well, a benyan or omutrimo. A bra wujina nyami fia wo swear I take you this animal no. Tibra only obisha officer. Oh run atadia na oro atadia no. Do you remember said give yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, self feeling now will be gone. But for your life and the wife and the kids this animal no, it will not be there. It will be the end of animal. By David, one consider that you are not unchained. By the thing they say, what could have David done to save the life of Absalom? Did he have the ability and the power in his hands? So and by his silence, did it eventually help? And with this background, me person me friend more panel now I will morph in this with their concerns and their questions, as we look forward to raise godly children, na etumi aboy di omutro ni na no any questions ni concern ni nyina no legitimate. And without any intimidation, I'll give people the opportunity. So be or be or them say also the account. For the next section, we will listen to the panel as they address questions are more asserted. A member focus. But or baby or be or person and I say be a bebua along the way. We may allow one or two or to chip in, say the a bebua on quite a befaswa, ye musia. Ene yenyina yebetumi atete wonye. Okay. What would you say? And I'm serious about this because it's the foundation of the year. What would you say? What try drama more? And you would be to win to the Bush and Pijans and came out. Put him say, Bonsam, you say when he comes to you in the first half of your life, now we know about the second half. Tina bet Marco, sorry, be now be at name Papa, 65 years, 63 years. Or be a watching him rancher was a fuma or be any other than Papa dear. Ube one say about Papa 65 years, no, a coffee girlfriend 17 years. In your 40s, the 50s, no, first half, when you were, or by the person can say, this is something that as Christian men, no, you will be a concern, you will be a battle. Empire Yeboni says, Sa foundation, I near Renimono. Nyamebe was a beya well cemented, na bibian be rim, said ye beya, bonsam to me in your wife and have access to our families. And to my friend Dr. Kaba, a person of Bompire, my son, your best discussion, as you know, say, your family are yebeka communication, no, the bedrock a year near Renom. Sabon some Ryan near Renimo dia was saying, and he emusua waha, our wife for Wahanin will be untrust our temptation, to see Yamin, the funny nurse and Yamis and Yamin Wayan. Said the beya or boy ya warrior mobile, na sadiano and to your mubia, now one for so and say your more friendly future. And Tiana so you know how to na open your mom pie my area near their discussion at was.
Shall we pray? Our most gracious Lord, we come to you once again this morning, for you have heard us, our heart desires, and the things we want to achieve. Lord, we are asking that you will lead us, open our minds and our hearts, that whatever discussions we're going to take place over here, Lord, we will hear it and we will do it. Father, be with us, protect us, and guide us, and lead us in these discussions, that we will not only be hearers, but will be doers of all that you have to teach us this afternoon. Father, we thank you and we glorify your name. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.
Sabre, as I say, near Nuanomi and a discussion into but you'll be a microphone and uncle Abunidi. And you better say free, I say.
Your friend Lawrence.
My name is Nana Ababil.
Kojo Saint Tansa.
Kojo from Paul.
Joseph Doina.
Benjamin Opoku.
Kwabna 62.
Kwasi Dako.
Lindsay Safuamia.
Kwasi Donko.
And Barry, my friend Paul.
Eric Frimpong.
Happy Sabbath, everyone. In Timpacho, before I pass the best at panel discussions, I want everyone to take out your phones for me. Timpacho, be the phones. And I'm going, because as the panel discussion is going on, we want to involve everyone as well, especially the young men and young boys, just so we can get your opinions as well. And you can type in this website. If you go to Google, Mpaucho, na type idea maybe catch no. Into a Kahoot, maybe spelliamamo, is you can type in www.KAH, or as American, HOOT.IT. Mesa Canibium. www.KAHOOT.IT. Mpaucho our phone and kwa and so yeah they're making because also here we want your opinions. Okay. Inti Mpaucho, so wakos our website now. You should see it says game pin. Mpaucho yen I bet me a type sa pin a word board so 658499. Oh yeah, no we had and one no. The rest will be down to the to pastor to go through it.
Okay. All right. Now, Masema me pese me bu say anase sa concern me pese me address ma kwabna or say tutu. Entimpa say e ba say wo kasa. Mess your parents or money when you free when you let me can't over come munina. Obi aye a woman be na. He raises a very important question. The question of time I spend with our kids, our boys. Now you are be a quality time and quantity time. But the person can say there is nothing like quality time. So we bremana and a part of sa brena woma kwano. Ubenya a brevia quality na. Now okay sembi, and when I finish, I will directly lead to the question. No, about framing our oswa, yajinako school. And Chinoni Papanso, your Becca say, or clambo the ladder, or clambo ebe CEO, or clambo consul. Today be a baby fiabiano, or person in the Papadia ground say I have a meeting. A no call school no do any mukakra, yes, okay, the child is playing sports in school. And you know, daddy, I was so bad and then about basketball. Or yes, I know, say I have a meeting to meet to know my menko. Or yeah, no, or call ya the way they call college. I feel you on your 21 years, you know. And the papa to me, I climb where we are, or you're well positioned, or what time or no. A blue 100 more percent, the banner, a normal P. Codidia. Or non so ya, the banner say, men so many number for your time I deco out. Until I can't have time with you. Now, asema papa no trust had we say no all can or research and or dear Christian so as more can say there is no way you can successfully follow your career and at the same time successfully also raise your kids. We are baku best of but our host say for most of us your career ni mom intact now your family life as of and the questions are busa mofrano and our young people say trauma no baku ye time parents spend and I say the boys no spend with their dads And we say no, it goes to Kwabena or say to how much time does your dad spend playing with you? Would you like more or less of his time, and why?
My dad usually spends time with me after work, and sometimes I want more time because I only get to see him like around when we're eating dinner, and then we all talk as a family, and then afterwards.
In fact, say the beboy ya yebenya many responses no. Questions ni bi on more or be projecting and every more respond no. Yebe who the responses now I say the bear we can talk about it. And we eka ho and sa ade we no. How much time does your dad spend playing with you? Would you like more or less of his time no? But you can respond to it. I was up no the mama no. Say the bear we can generally address our issue no. Enti yewia na most of the moyi na ye the better so mamo hu responses are generally eba ye no. Enti all right, then go back to yenua or say to say ne papa every adwuma ba time or to me ene ne papa edi nkomo eye ebra ne papa omu edidi ene sa time no. My musa say within 24 hours in a day no, on the average no, how many hours ena only papa spend it and papa no spend it? 24 hours no.
We eat dinner around like 4:30 to 5, so then I sleep at 9, so it's like just 3 to 4 hours.
Okay. And she said, "Muji dinner radio only papa e wo fie, muna mu wo efie nti you get to see your dad and talk to your dad." Now, mami musa question when amuntie ni because them dey make no the omo e dey buy no na ye address na ebi onu ma me pese you focus on some elements be communication and miscommunication. To communicate, you know, and now when it comes to communication, you know, communication takes place when the OB canon is understood the same way. And you know, say if I say something, now say the American me patch no, say wo one just yes and now for there is no communication. A miscommunication, but you say with how sir. And you know, Muntie, have you ever seen your dad act silly? Have you ever seen your dad act silly? No, I'll address you. No, close to the hotel that you know. Have you ever seen your dad act silly?
When you say act silly, what do you mean by that?
That's exactly the question I'm person obusa. When I'm de buy, and you know. At the end, to the Biamoka say, my dad is acting silly. No, Mokasa, what do you mean?
All right. I think maybe not understanding what you're doing, and it's just a bridge between our generation and their generation. And there's some things they do that go against our generation in terms of, let's say, a typical example would be maybe watching a show, right? And they say maybe they can't really relate to the show because you're not really it's not like kind of your thing. I don't know how to put it, but yeah.
Pastor, do you mind if I answer too? I know I'm not young, but I can still speak to this. When I was growing up, I never saw my dad act silly. And what we mean by silly is, you know, just like not being serious, joking around, just like playing around, you know, getting on the floor with me when I was a kid. I never really saw that. It's funny though, because as he's grown, now we live with my parents and I see how he interacts with my sons. all of a sudden now, this man that I knew to be very serious is singing Baby Shark doo 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 and doing all these things. And I've asked him, I've been like, whoa, when I was growing up, you weren't doing that stuff with me. So that's what I think we mean by silly.
But if you say, me share na sa question na me pese me emphasize it. Na mami mbusa obi a oye Ghanaian, typical Ghanaian, born and bred and both rooted all in Ghana. Say what is say obeka say you are acting silly. What comes to your mind? Oh, Dad, don't be silly.
So we are Ghanaian now. To say, Uba can someone say the invitation say the boy you man say I said you do what or can say oh yes I've been question sana oh tino so can question so we question and I say what Jimmy and I say we nim yan oh ya de bi anti say we nim yansa nti me mo me dwen say e bia ni sisi sua free mu nie say esese ti ase say akwara no bisa asemati sa I can't say this. Yes, I know what chere. Ne mo se de ya dwen si ye no e bibi foforo nti sa nkita odi no nti ase ne ba eboa ama wo hunu asem no nyia no esa wo so de ma.
On say yanti ase a akwa beka ebia dad is acting silly. Na ye kobo no because we di atem. But na ebia the person o chere say daddy da form oni will be di agro. But you say mu da hodom. And you know, as we talk about communication, you know, your key words here. I was saying, you know, what they mean. I remember I had a shock. I'm free Ghana ba has a for now me buy me call youth meeting. Now one of the young men, I say, hey, that dude. I'm saying, hey, me now frame dude, you know. Just say in my mind, you know, where do my time? Me a dude. But in their minds, you know, they mean different things. I'm not saying say be a language be no what say or way, but to be we've got to understand what they mean by the asema omo ekano. And yes, sir, you bet you know omo akona omo be intimidated say omo be buy hope. Na yen share idea we saying so. Asema kwesi kan you know. Say if I cannot play with my child or yet 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Na menini ni sa eyina na odisa kwa do I think say oju 13 na all of a sudden na adwen bese say woni me may free last you know enkwara na meni omo ya disua no fan wa ha say I'm not exposing you but I'm trying to make a point with it and am ibu so say why na ye obi a wo trust ne pa na wunya asema why na obekọ ne office me rate say mo rate no 1 to 10. Most of them majority of them their friends. Now maybe I may be wrong. It may be said because you need a silly relationship, you know. I just say you knew was feeling say baby on one. That's the first thing about communication. You say sometimes words can be misunderstood, but I would say I try to say you the same page. Now the next year say,
Pastor,
sure.
So you know, acting silly with Nkola playing with them, right? There's always, because me and Nkola diagram more a lot, right? But sometimes it gets to a point, there has to be a fine line, you know, in terms of acting silly, you know, because it gets to a point, the child might say, oh, or might think, say, oh, Sebi, you're dumb, or what do you mean, or something like that, you know? But it's just you trying to get to their level to understand what they mean and to relate to them. Because it gets to a point, they can tell me things that they wouldn't tell their parents because they know that I understand what you're going through or they know what you're trying to get at. So there's also got to be like a thin line where there's also respect while acting silly. Yeah.
But you say mudahodom, and yet they be na me buy a ponko. But na me so na enye ponko. To de bia or say who say baby I want to be ba ho. Because me baby. And you know, nuances they play into it. Now, Mami Musa will say, why is it so difficult to relate to your friends about most important and critical issues than your fathers? Because assembly on the way very critical. No, I remember no be can maybe who say very serious part and the parents should be in the known. I think it's easier to tell your friends, but not your fathers. Next to Dr. Frimpong. Yeah, the two. Why is it so difficult to relate, critical issues about life, to your parents? Now, it's so free, and it's so easier to relate to your classmates and your friends,
I think it's harder for us to talk to our parents about things that are bothering us because one, we don't know what they're gonna say about it, or they take things too seriously that may not be as important as you think. And also sometimes they don't really understand our jokes, or they don't see how we are going to school and our school life, and they only see an academic side. So then once you tell them about your school life and your friends, they don't listen properly, or they don't really put themselves in your shoes, because their school in Ghana is not the same as public school here.
I want to also add on to that. I think that it's harder to talk to our parents nowadays because it's a barrier of respect, because first they teach you when you're younger too, you have to respect people who are older than you. So when you're around your friends, it's oh, I'm the same age as you, so we're all on the same level. So it's nothing I can't really hide from you, or it's nothing I can't say to you.
Okay, and say my classmates the one more because nobody is holding me to my words and not to baby. Now, by me, parents no. So what was he say? Obaka say, I went to Walmart and I'm shoplifting. What will be your first year? Now, Mabinka, and Yema sometimes a year easy. I'm going to the extreme to make a point. A year easier say, which my catch any classmates say, oh, Andrew, I call Walmart, I shoplifting. You call away. Within their ranks, no make their away. And now say, I was watching pornography. Be a boss hard time when I make pornography anyway say. Move to me, I can within their whatever I way say as extreme as it is, not to me. And no matter the reason why. But in order to help them, there should be a better way. And to my main case, we a parent. No matter what I say, I say, Obaka say, okay, to make them about fathers, no one since some about Obaka say, I'm call Walmart, and I'm call shoplifting. What will be your first reaction and your response?
My person basic questions no be.
Miss end no. Oh, why no about that? And we call Walmart now. Because we are near maybe Walmart a big company.
Okay. Near the Kano, me do no better answer. Na ma chire no. Na ma chire no say. Me do no better answer na ma chire. Montie. Memo no, I say me kobu no ana bibisa no. Memo no, na mo me do no metna ase na mabisa no. Ni entra wo ye sa de no. Mebisa na reason ye din kan. Bia na wo mata wo ko ye no ade a wo pe no. Wo hia bi na bia wo ni sika na bibi wantimi anka nkire me. Ti mebisa na first ni reasons a wo de ko ho. Na wo kire me reasons a ne mama no counter answer me de mama sa reasons a wo de be ma no ti nye se o ka kire me no ano na wa wi abribi wo sa wo bokro no na je say me bo no ana se bribi sa but maybe sa the reason first.
Okay, mami play the devil's advocate. Yeah. Kwesi, imagine say you are telling your dad, say, I'm being real. Because you perceive you quite before so Dad, I had my girlfriend in Enrakra and we had sex together. This is something you can easily say within your peers. And I go to my dad, Dad, you know, my girlfriend, you the picture here. Nandra Krano, we had sex together. Papa response, can you picture your dad's response?
First and foremost, I wouldn't even tell him I had a girlfriend. That I'm being completely honest. It would never come to mind to talk to him about that in any, unless like she got pregnant or something. There's no way I'm going up to my dad and say, yo, this is what happened, ever. And you're right. My friends, I would easily, yo, guess what happened yesterday? But parents, I would never, unfortunately.
But for, do you see the importance of the point you say? We need to bridge that gap. Said, yeah, whatever be the case, you know, you bet to me open up to us. And you know, we are opening our way, not because we are endorsing BBI, but communication was na yeah, can.
Pass.
Doctor.
Pastor, I want to help out here and then give a real life example. My own self. I think I've said it. I think one time or has it.
Some of us are confused.
The Latin word, you know.
Are you a Ghanaian type of blender?
You know
a Ghanaian blender.
Unlike now that you use the blender and all that, before that you have the Latin word that you actually, yes, the grinding bone. So this is what happened. I came back from school. I was in high school then, and I came back from school. I was in the boarding house, and I came back, and I was washing it. Inadvertently, I was just throwing the water away, and then it slipped off my hand, and then it fell. In that house, I've seen my dad pull a knife. Yes. Because of my elder brother, the things that he used to do. So that day when the thing fell, I didn't even dare come back to the house. I was just outside. I just went behind the house and went to the uncompleted school building. I stayed there till around 11 p.m. I was so scared of my dad's reaction that I didn't want to come home. In fact, they had to get church members and people around to actually like a search party to look for me. My mom, I could hear my mom crying and begging for me to come out wherever I am. Because somebody said he saw me pass around. And this was somebody who doesn't go out. So for 11 p.m. for me to still be missing from the house was a big deal. The long and short of it, I came out eventually. But for me, that was the turning point in the life of my dad. That incident. Because those days, my dad walks through that door, and then, you know, funny enough, that in back then, I read. Everybody just finds a place to go what? Hide. Because that man is in the house. Because he can lock the door, just lock himself and my elder brother in the house, and then leave my mom out, and you could hear all the beating in the house. But today, my dad is my best friend, just because of that very incident. It took that to be a turning point, because at that time, all this while he never appreciated the fact that we saw him sort of like a tyrant. But all he wanted, and for him, at the hindsight, I felt like he meant well. He wanted to discipline us. But he also had to learn that he needed to learn to communicate his discipline to us. And for me to have run out of that house changed him. From then onwards, like everything, he would rather sit down with me, talk about it. To the extent that he was even now willing to even discuss his paycheck and how he distributes stuff within the house for us to, so that I could appreciate, I could relate. When he tells me that there's no money, I understood.
Okay.
I could relate to that.
Thank
so
you
that
very
is an
much.
example that I wanted to bring on board.
I will take two hands from here. I don't know, some point here, you can once a know, and you're very important. Unim say, na members may expose to young person be confidence because a trust relationship near new war. By message general examples to help us address our dear way. Many about a branch in command now what they do upon school. See when upon school, we mu ejina ha say we mu smoke, we cry was sorry happy o smoke be we na. But me feel say some information or omo hear some information your parents to help, but there is a gap. And some of the reasons okay, to ask men know how do we bridge the gap? Say the better we can even know what is going on and to find a way. Timamenko I say, mefa or maybe meko has open Peter, and meba has say.
Me pese me denya me wo grandma and ye yenum de ye mano wo monyini but bibi kakra me pese me kama bia wo mo a omo ba no na bia e dia ya lusua me ga ma me bi ni ye program bi ma me ka say ye de dru de je say ya tra de etro nti omo nya ntra de etro na me ka omo ase me ba you afi no wi high school obeko nursing what to say omo ti magiri heya dako eno frɛ me da na me se me ho wo se so obi ka se opami a me nka sei na me se urade me ya ka echi adia esese nka me start ne ka ho asɛm ntem e ma ne hunu the consequences of a sort sa brand so what ye no me ya ka echi nti okasa ma sa kwahye manyia no kopim se me nya abra me koto phone card gu me phone so na me ne na hyasie free bible mu busa ye ka awade kura sa bre what yasie se be ma no a wo so opɛ wo no nti wo pɛ mu aye no ono kura what yade no ase nti no de mpɛ se me kan se me nka story ne nyina de mpɛ se me kan se awofo moma yem bridge gap said in penifo no air can moma at every age na bia wo friend be dro die hia se nkomo a woni ne die no eni ni na me giri se so costo no ko fa de kra oba fi a obeka kirew se me ko ene see na to me na wo so nya what me akire de so
only say the way I may see who no say we a parent kra na say oba eno to be catch us say daddy me call store no me Korea dia in my mind one hwekwa obesu no obesu na eno in itself no will lay a bridge between one akra na obetimi address akra na a building relationship no enti popo no there very destructive enti no kwan ya befa so bia na we are not endorsing but yenye open up said here obetimi open to us no I will say a strange message open you to but remember the next minute now you are to us with the discussion on say when you be first why you be bridge no say they be comfortably no bibia no they can open up no
obi akwala sorry eba wo nchen papa bia ni ho waboro se de nkora kwanom se fo wi ase kora wo ba nante aba wani se ma ya de we na wo be sorry tuto wabɔ no ani de ni ho if se so be kasa o werɛ be ho na bia wonam anasa wone na akosto wo pie ye no na hu se bibi kura ne nsam na watwa wani wo bisa nse na ade we efiri hefa o mefa ɛwɔ ho se wo begye de akɔ nti a wo gye de akɔ na wama na hu se ade ne nye na ansa na nso akwala betutu anamon abrɛ aba wo nkyɛn sɛ de wo bisa waka kyerɛ sɛ me girlfriend ni anase si na ndra se yesi no adofo ubesu na werɛ so bɛho afi na wobɛkyerɛkyerɛ nse gyae anase sɛn ɛbɛyɛ dene so ama wo a enti ɛno nso gyina the way a wo ne akwala ne te ɛna otimi sɔre ba wo nkyɛn ahomakye anase anwumre bi daddy ade we obi o ha nya agro gidigidi sɛ ɔne ne bɛdi agro nanso ɔne ne akwala kasa enti ɛno bibisa otimi bibisa wo anase me yese ya etesɛn me yese etesɛn me meta ka kyerɛ me baba sɛ when you first degree no boyfriend bia from this now kono last onim do odo ne obi a wa wie ni first degree na adwene ya adwuma sesi a ya monam kono ma adwene ya adwuma
Let
Pastor.
me say, Obenyi, once we can hear discussion. Because, but I may appreciate the first point is only no relationship. At least, I know the basic year, for the discussion. Mami Musa will say, we assume, say, and I'll come to you, we even assume, say, we all know what it means to be a father, but we may be wrong. The fact is, Mawari Mawono, does it mean by default to me a father? I am, because I'm a warrior. But what does it mean to be a father? And I will take some of the youngest fathers here. Number first, some of the oldest fathers here. I could see, and say Ben. For now, we are young fathers. And in your perspective, what does it mean to be a father?
I think there's two sides of fatherhood. One of them is just the physical, genetic. So yes, if you had your seed and that seed becomes a child, you are a father. You can't get away from it. But when we talk about fatherhood, and I think what you're getting at is there are many people out there that have children, but what makes you a father is the transfer of knowledge, morals, wisdom, insight to the next generation. That's what you're looking for when you're passing things down. If I may, though, I did want to go back really quickly before you go to the next person to the discussion we were having, because if I think the reason we put the panel together is because this discussion needs to be a time where we reflect and we think about scenarios like you were doing. Sometimes I think what happens is that because our children aren't telling us, we never have to deal with those scenarios. But if you can start thinking about those scenarios now, then you can behave better when they actually come. So it's preparing now. So I wanted to go back to this idea of theft, because just like he was saying, a personal example, I have a very direct personal example. I actually stole before. I was in high school, and I was coming from home. I went to a CVS, and there was something in a magazine that I wanted. It was like, if you remember, these kids are young, but back in the day, there used to be in magazines these little leaflet things, right, in the inserts. So I was over there, and I went in, and already, because I'm a Seventh-day Adventist boy, Pastor Ba, all of that, I'm very nervous. So I'm in there because there's this thing I want. So it was very obvious. So I ended up taking this thing out of the magazine, and then I started trying to go out of the store. Before I could get out there, there was a guy. Hey, come here. Takes me to the back room where they keep the security stuff and puts me down. At this point, I am crying like a child because already I'm not a hard criminal. This is the first time I've ever done it. So I'm like, oh my goodness, my parents are gonna kill me, blah, 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 all this. And the praise God moment is both of my parents happened to be out of town. That was a praise God moment. But I know what the Lord was doing when I look back, because I ended up having to call one of the elders from the church. And I had to call him and I had to tell him, I'm here in this store. I got caught for stealing. I need you to come and get me. Now we're talking about bridging that gap. I called him because I already had a relationship with him. I called him because he was someone that had already been mentoring me and pouring into me. When he came, he literally said nothing. He just looked at me and said, it's okay, let's go. And the other thing that he said was, I'm not gonna tell your parents. So this man never told my parents until last year or 2 years ago when I was with my parents and I told my parents what had happened. And they were like, wow. So I think the object lesson here is that there are moments as a father I've been having to think about with my boys. They're gonna do some things that are gonna disappoint me, and I'm going to have radical grace to not feel like I need to punish them all the time, every time they do something wrong. Because him not punishing me and not telling my parents was the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
That's maybe for our experience, Mikael said, my papa obo me 2 times. My lifetime now, my dad beat me 2 times. The first one, me could do school fees. Nyame waje ye. And now him say school no so headmistress no so me papa down for. A church school. Openyin ba ko ni nuaba na ye headmistress. And now obu say me papa say na school ni ko animo na obayin so on to school fees. Ma gidi akoto de ehu. But me gidi say that's in general nankasa mo mpebro. But okaso obebo nso dia obebo. Na ade ba ko a I ended up appreciating you say edu baby no na afede I can open up to my dad more than my mom. Say bia lady we say if say lady we say what to say is it somebody now I can open up because what we are trying to do is say our options are very narrow. So on to me open up to you or be open up to somebody. Now say open up to somebody if you open and the pakode the bad mano and you know remember you will say as we jump to another thing no we say so say yembo modern create the platform no said ye be ya ye to me aka bibia say ye bonni ana eye papa no ye betumi aka wasem now ma memra Dr. Frimpong ho we remember pastor wu ho nom because me per se ye define father. What does it mean say me a father? And tina kwesi aka ba ko from a young person perspective. Ben, remember 1 minute from another young person perspective. Now my bad Dr. Frimpong, my befa Pastor Ewu. What does it mean Yesua say me a father in relation to Saneme?
Well, Pastor, I think that I use my experience with my dad as an example. But growing up, one thing I also made my mind was that I want to have that kind of friendship with my kids. So that is what I decided to create. And to create that, means that right from the time I wore like bathing them, very little things, I was trying to get myself involved with it. Taking them to school, trying to find time to go pick them out from school, and let's talk. Sometimes just go and buy some ice cream. Let's do that. Because I felt that those were the things that I was missing. Fortunately enough, I was able to, through my experience, establish that later on with my dad. To the sense that, say, the first person I'm going to call is my dad. Because he's the one who's going to call. So that was that kind of friendship, came on later on. But I believe, parents be the best legacy you can give to your child, and they say, to be part of their lives. Say, onyomo like yekase acting silly, onyomo diagro, onyomo kasa. That helps a lot because when you're that kind of a it's very difficult. But my main same way. And say all those you come and I said, and yeah, man also because I realized at some point in time it wasn't just my dad, but because some of the discipline, my phone just sit back trying to create the good book feeling. And what they can papa so they will hold everything, wait for your dad to come. Then the pressure is created. Say, oh, papa na enye dey, enye. So your dad is the one who on the day be on the discipline, on the call you to order. But we are now come and but I realized that was a very bad precedent. So for me, I decided between me and my wife. Discipline. If you go to your mom, she's also going to do the same thing. If your mom disciplines you, come to me, I'm going to do the same thing. So they realize that so for me, I believe that I saw those things in. So growing up, those are the things that I picked up. And I think that as young parents, and if we can also establish that kind of it's never too late to have a relationship with your child. Never is it too late.
Thank you very much. Enti mame emfa Dr. Frimpong. Quick, me and my papa say, when my papa say, me ba also first. Lindsay.
Yeah, the American say, as a father, I believe, say, my role is to love, provide support, give direction, and realize, say, as a father, and I'm also entering into a school, I will never graduate. That's my philosophy. Because as a father, I see myself as Obia Usia along the way, and what you have learned from others, and then the Usia who impart it to your kids. But even as you relate to them, you also learn a lot of things in your toolbox. There are three things that I'm personally focused on. I see myself as a father, one, as a leader, and two, as a manager, and three, as a peer. So I'm looking at three different situations. So what I do, is situational. It depends on the situation and the context. Because as a role model, it may be there are certain things I will have to let them know, and depending on the age, this is what has to be done, because it is the right thing to do. And then as you grow up, it gets to a point where I also realize, I need to have discussions with you. At times, I will not even say anything. But what I do will be an example for you. In terms of the age, also, I relate to the person differently. Be teenager, be adult. There are certain things you ask very much, certain things I don't even talk about, because that is your decision that you're going to make. It is yours. Unless if you make it, it says experience is the best teacher. But at times, if you don't listen and you have that experience, you come back and ask for other. And the fourth one on that, in terms of the situation, as a father, because the context is very important. But the fourth one, I'm can teach you, even depends on the gender of the child. I'm not treating my kids. I know they always complain about that. I don't treat the girls the same way I treat the boys, because I understand who they are. And I think very recently, there's a comment that it is about an opa. Me boys in the the girls even can hear me say I am raising my voice as I'm a but then me come man horns as well, very very soft. So I think one of these is me call papaya horn me no because I don't know I had the oba as a watching, but don't come man hodia boko. And then mommy said, "Oh, it's true." I wasn't conscious of that, but my understanding say, I was thinking somewhere, Mema, I needed to have a different approach, but I was wrong. And I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, when mommy said, yeah, that is true, I think Papa will bear me out, say, when I went there last week, they didn't hear that I was going to. But the bottom line is, it is something that you need to learn along the way, and you never stop learning, because it's very, very important.
That's very, but you call Pastor or Pastor who know. Na area na mabahasi na yabewa na.
Yo, very interesting topic. I mean, I'm a personal. Me wo mabaka in 1969. Before Semewari, at the age of 23, secondary school, na me nyabo frapa. Na me name relationship between me and my father. If Papa poor me. Inti me bo me tin say in future me ye father me nyɛ te sɛ me papa. Inti me wo mabaka in 1969. She's 50 years. Yawari 50 years. Sabre nso ana me hwia Kristo. Me ye Kristoni. Sabre nso ana me ye sofo. Sirimi no ka bo mu. Inti Misia Yesu, how he deals with situations. And I'm saying I will follow his example. And I'm there, father. Inti ewo mafra, me no me ewo mafra 7. Mienu afrim. Me kai say me mani na ma buru 2 pe one time. A way me de boro ne say one more be abaka kyerɛ me about you, and no aggravates me. Inti me man who saa no, when they make a mistake, they come and talk to me because me use my time with them. My prime time, which is very early in the morning, when I have devotion with God and my children. And then my work time, of course, they are going to school. Then I have the family time. Between 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock, the family is sitting together. We are watching TV. We are laughing. We are eating. Inti I have friendship. Then the sleep time. Inti me ma 5 na aka no. So be a bonia. No be kan kyerɛ me a, me frɛ wo my bedroom. Then I sit you down on my bed and I kneel before you and I report you what you have done. Hwɛ deɛ wayɛ me. Deɛ wayɛ no, egu m'anim ase, egu m'asɔfo dwuma ho ase. Me mmɔ mpaeɛ. We kneel down. I start praying, and then I will act. Picture be me who say, Yesu. I cry over the child. I confess on behalf of the child. Now me demonstrate to no komu say rather family bay bonny channel. And many a times I don't know my no on ye beam. Never. Nor in ya the full beam. Never. Inti me manu no. Yes, they make mistakes. But the way I handle it, abua me ma 5 no. Akwasi be di madam say at Andrews University. Na my last boy 7 years. No, you're hyper, real hyper. Obiani mi so ba ya abofra bone. And I know I can't say, oh yeah, manager or Northeast. I was surprised. I said, boy, what happened? The Ocean free me hono or the Juma. Into me money inara. By my example and how I related to them, that's exactly how they relate to God. Inti amanyami eshira won, the ultimate goal, say nyami beshira mofrano. You know Hannah, Amram is a manager, Ellen is a big nurse, Said is a manager. When we are big people in North America, because minya botre mawon, especially when they offend. Me tell you how for say. When do you get closer to your child? A better obobo and a better when you malaria. The obvious answer is a better me banana malaria. I'm so close. Inti me baya bonia, me who say oyali malaria of sin. I have to get close to redeem that child from that kind of behavior. Intimidate by myself for Jumamu. It will interest you, for 50 years of ministry. Matu Asorma 5. Asorma 5, and also me 2 ono. Woman a bosso. Now, me ma one typical example. Me deba in my ministry. Me tetia sorry young people no say, if you see a boyfriend you love, catch it at me first. Don't tell your parents. And I will handle it until the marriage comes on. Impo kwaya bonia, come and tell me first. Nti Amsterdam, Assembly, me choir director, youth choir director, only girls in back kobo jomai kwaya abortion. And then they came to tell me, not their parents, they came to tell me, Pastor, the ayeni, yakoya abortion. Sasem way there, some church board money, if it's almost here. So I did it. Church board tenacity, yin 2 on. Man can't hear. And the church man was see 2 on, you 2 on. And I'm a bar church, some money. Me sorry, Gina, me casa. I broke down and cried. Sabaya me yasa me desa mrantie mienu, a young girl and a young man. Me don't want my bonsam say jiwon. We don't want them, jiwon. Na say won. And when I broke down, na me say obiara or per se, o move say into my friend on your motion. For 5 minutes, no beyond man and so. And I saw a penny, a son such a boy take action tea. I say, Opejan sa, no emotional. One a fuaso, a why ding. One a fuaso, no me tears in my eyes. Suddenly, everybody in the church was crying. Yantimian to we disciplined them. As some born was so. But the ampamu and fraso no more. Because I saw the relationship between me and God. How he treats me when I make a mistake. And I apply it to my children. Into my mano, any secret thing in their lives, I know it. They tell me, by phone, even at this age, by phone and so forth. Another thing I bought me mommy example to my children say every quarter me ne money in shia na masra won me shira won me pronounce shira yame be yo say incidentally assembly am ka gu won so no ni nyina bam for all the children inti they love me, they respect me, and they fear God. Into my friend, by my action, so this will make daddy cry. And as Christians, if our attitude would be like that idea me, it will make my Father God cry. We will think twice before we act. So be a father, you are a priest in the home, you are a provider, and you are a guardian. Yamishirai.
Amen, Pastor. It does be for sir perspective, no less our council. If you have in some few minutes now, you will ranching if you hold one semi showmano. You may more and Cassana, if we are running up. You pon we are, you be any hobby MT, or be our person here rehearse a piano, a kind of. This one goes to Lindsay. Has your relationship with your father changed over time? If so, in what ways?
Yes, it has. It has changed a lot. Now I can go to my dad and tell him anything and everything. He's usually the first person I call if anything bad or good. But when I was younger, he was the last person I wanted to talk to. It was always my mother. But since I've got older, our relationship has been extended. And it's due to communication. He would come up to me and tell me stuff he doesn't like, and then there was an open channel between me and him. I could come and tell him, like, the way you talk to me this way, I didn't like it, and then it was understanding. So that was the way, communication.
Very interesting, because there is a part in you has here, I don't know if you are paying attention. It seems to say, then the gap between them and their fathers now. And it means that there is a critical period via a year turbulent, a hot bridge, you know. And you know what age? At what age is the relationship very turbulent in terms of relationship? You know,
I think college years, because that's when life really hits you. You see stuff that you didn't see. You're alone, and it's a lot of stuff you see. So the only person you can stand as a man, if you don't already have another man figure in your life, is your father. And then you gotta understand he went through some of the stuff you went through, but you might not see it. But then later on, it's like, okay, God gave this man to me for a reason, so let me be able to ask him anything and see what happens.
Berma, in your mind, how did you see your
Biara ɔbɛyɛ daakye no wafɔm awie nti 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 ɔhɔ na mmɔfra no ewia de edi ntorɔ ɛdaada parents and so forth and so on nti awɔfo nketewa wɔ ha no mesrɛ from age 1 to 7 many wɔhia asɛm instill in them who you are as a father like your father in heaven. Na so mmɔfra no hu saa ɛbɛboa wɔn ama wɔn akyiri adebɔne na wotwɛn ma no kɔ college wie a misro.
Pastor, I think there needs to be clarification. I think what he was saying was that, I think you asked the question, but he answered it slightly differently in that he's saying the moment that he was able to actually approach his father and relate with his father ended up being college, because that's when he started going through things and his father had related to those things. And I think that's a really important point, because part of what we're realizing when you talk about the times that are turbulent, it seems like a lot of times it's when the sons are coming of age, when it's in the 13, the teens, the high school time. And one thing that's interesting is, I know in my own personal experience, I went through the same thing. The moment that I think my relationship with my father changed is when we traveled to Ghana together. And it's the first time that I had heard that he had been drinking, that he had been, partying when he was young. And it's like that idea that, wait a minute, this is not just some guy that I knew that was always perfect, but someone who actually went through what I went through opens the floodgates. And so for me, as I look at it as a father, I'm looking for times where earlier I can start sharing with my sons what I've been through earlier, so that it doesn't take getting to that point. They can relate to me earlier.
Perfect. Thank you.
I also wanted to add on to that.
Okay.
I'm 16 years old. I'm not that old. I'm 16. So the way I see this is like me and my dad, when I was a kid, and let's say the first time I remember I got in trouble at school in second grade, it was like a half day. So it was like the day was already bad. I had called this boy fat, and I had gotten in trouble for it. And I was in second grade. And I was like, oh my goodness. When I get home, it was terrible. So, and the way I see it now is if I were to call a guy, like, or somebody, well, I wouldn't do that, but if I were to, like, get in, like, a situation with somebody, and I were to, like, let's say it would be an altercation, I would get, like, angry at someone, I would be able to explain my feelings better because I'm older, and I understand that he would understand what I have been through, if you get that.
All right, thank you very much. Berima, how do you are not a father, so you can't answer this. Let me switch that. If you were Senka Wenyinia and Kaube adopted or papa parenting style?
Yes and no. The reason I'm saying that is while growing up, most of the time, grew up in Ghana, Canada, and then here. So I think why I say yes is when it comes to certain things, like in terms of college, when I was going to college, he did not say like what major I want you to do. I picked my major. I went up to him, told him. He didn't say anything. He was quiet. And I was like, this is something that's fishy about this. Because he didn't say anything. So the next day, he came back with his questions like about, okay, you chose this degree. What do you expect out of this degree? What do you want to get out of this degree? Like, where is this degree going to take you? It's not like sometimes, like a lot of people that I talk to, they're doing this program because their father or their parent told them to do it. But his was more so in terms of, I think you'd be able to do it. that's how I saw it, where he didn't just jump to it like, oh, you're not going to get any job. He listened to where I was coming from, the reason why I chose this degree. And the reason why I also say no is sometimes it seems like he was too busy when I was growing up. One example is when I was in Canada. I used to play on a soccer team. It was like more so a traveling team. It was more so like half the season, I would go with my coach. My coach would come pick me up. But I think he never realized it. Every time he comes to my game, I played harder because he was there. And I wanted to show him, like, yes, I know how to play. And I don't think he remembers this, but I think I scored my first goal when he was there. And I don't think he remembers it, but I vividly remember it, where the way he was like smiling when he saw him, when I looked at him, he was smiling about it. But more so, I wish it was like more opportunities where we'll sit there, just hang out. Yeah, more so hang out. So that's why I would say no and yes. But in terms of that, most of it is going to lean towards yes, then no.
Lawrence,
not reacting specifically to what he said. I perfectly agree with him. But the lesson that I learned about, and I think it's one of the questions you asked, that I was reflecting on it. Yeah, I was reflecting on it earlier on. I'm glad.
10 minutes we are.
Me glad so the Odiaba, and that is, I mean, you can't take your life back, but I've always believed in the last part that he said, that if I had the opportunity to go back, there's nothing wrong with devoting your time to Nyamjuma. There's nothing wrong with it. But I believe that if I had another opportunity, and now I am doing that, if I had another opportunity, I wouldn't have spent as much time as I did in the past. I was sorry at the expense of my family. In my case, I think I was blessed because my wife was as serious in church Neoma as I was. And the compromise was that if I was going to get involved as I was, she was going to stay behind. But as I said, looking back, I think that's one area that I would have liked to take back. I think I would have loved to have spent more time in getting to know them, getting to work with them, because I'm conscious, say, and no to see Nyamjuma. Medasi.
Thank you very much. But you remember I have said not just say everyone in Chino. Oh, you want to say something on this?
Me personally, I don't think I would like follow my dad's parenting style, because I feel like our relationship is kind of like teacher and student, where once I do good, then I receive good, and once I do bad, then like, not that like I'm hated or I'm unloved, but I just feel like disappointment in like their eyes, and I feel like they're like taking everything out of my soul. So yeah. So I just feel like if I'm older and I have kids, I'm not gonna like only expect good from them, because I know that like I messed up, so they're also gonna mess up. So I have to be able to like accept them and love them.
You know, one of the things I am realizing is that the more your child looks like you, the more you dislike the child. The more your child looks like you, the more you dislike your child. My friend, my mama said, "Me catch me, mama said, we ne me ba we ha me we say, how na me aso say you." O say, "Oh, the oye na ko bi odi bi ye wa." You know me, whatever I complain, be I say be me ba we ha me we say no. Me catch me, mama, she starts laughing, knowing who I was, and it's no. Now, Megidi said it calls for a lot of patience. If there is anything that may tear on this, now, say, I see a building bridges now, I will say it to me, a year patient, baby. Because, you know, this way, if I will be impatient with my child, that's what I mean, Kasebiwa. Not mention us, not the way you be a mania, but Tramano, Alpha, Quine, Biso, still, our relationship will not change. Because it's when your relationship know why, and there is a hope to do something. And you know, why not do something that makes me a maintaining relationship? You know, said I can always address something. Then say, me Bernice bridge in the cry for the unfound by hobium. And it is very important, say, ye to me, so say, as fathers, no, let's try the best we can to maintain the relationship. It's the basic important thing. Say, there will be some comfort, Now, me back to Lawrence, Maybe question, for you, last one on the panel because of time, you said, what is your fondest memory of you and your father? Senkadachi be uda baby na what you now recollect here. What is the most cherished year about your father you don't want to forget?
Well, luckily for me, I would say I had two father figures in my life. So growing up, my dad traveled 2 years after I was born to the USA. So my first father that I actually grew up with was my mom. And having a mother as a father, it's a blessing. And the other 10. So anything that I did, like Dr. Ben was saying, both parents had ultimate community mom. So bako boa, now ko bako ha, that can't happen. Me ame bomia, papa ni honom abeko no honom. Ma me hwa na abesako. Me bibia, ono ano hwa na mesako. So growing up, she taught me a lot. That my dad wasn't there. But one thing I knew is that they both agreed on it because I talked to my dad every day or at least throughout the week. So I knew that they were in agreement with that. But once I came to the US, I'm a better my father. One of my fondest memory I had with him was just back in Ghana. Dear Dennis said, "Oh Papa Nam, and also be whom some for any of my parents, on their father, or Nam." It was appealing to me, but I couldn't do that with my dad. When I got here, and then yes, me for power car. Ghana, now power car. Just sitting in the car and going on a long drive. So for the first time, you have a dad or a car? Or a car. And then just sitting in it and driving for hours and hours with AC on. What's not Ghana throw through my AC? And just talking about life. And then we just reflecting on I kind of saying Ghana board, agreeing on all these things. So just for the first time in my life, having a conversation with someone, not only my mom, but my dad, me who know for 13 years of my life, but knowing, say, I have someone that loves me, that right there was the pivotal moment in my life.
I don't know, for some reason, you took as good as it is, only effect in your muscle. They or cinema may a blessing when Jimmy and the other side, I think sending the case now can be a disadvantage. Said the Bayer now only hold on. And to what the year can you say, we need to bridge the gap. But I will say to me, Bibia, any intimidating, say a manu intimidating casa. Once intimidation, we are done. There is no platform for communication. Pastor Usu, Pastor Opokwa Jampacho Mihunsa, Tibia, Melas, and Tinsebi or Bibia. Okay. Abina, and so
I think it's a one.
But you're winning, man.
Ade baako a mesua ɛwɔ m'ahyɛkyerɛ mu ne sɛ parents a me ne ɔmo tena yɛ nyinaa no, they were very close to me. Even both mothers, the mothers ne fathers no. Now, when I grew up, and I said, I have to learn something from my parents. Because I wasn't an Adventist. I decided in my head, say, no matter what happens, the children that I'm going to bear in this world, I will start caring from them right from birth. I'm so close with them. Now when I grew, I saw I go back to my life and look at the age where I was and relate it to their behavior. So sometimes I pull back and then talk to them in a very friendly manner. I did this, and my kids were so close with me, particularly the two girls. Whatever they do, they normally have to tell me, even to the extent of even looking for boyfriend and girlfriends. They never told their mom, but they tell me. Then I have the chance to talk to them in the academic, anything. Even for Anna, for instance, if he's going to buy a very small thing, he will say, Daddy, this is what I'm going to buy. How do you think about it? Sometimes he says, let's go to the shop so that we buy it together. So the closeness that you have with the child right from birth, not that you are waiting till 5 years, 3 years, or whatever. Just have close contact with the child right from birth, and you know the child, and she also know you.
But that's baby pastor. But I saw one female hand. I want to recognize her. Yeriana. Yeah. Everybody will give me a last word. Just quick, one last word.
Thank you. I just wanted to commend Pastor and the gentleman up there for just talking about this program and talking about the importance of communication, especially between our fathers and the sons. One thing I also wanted to touch base on is in terms of how we bridge that gap, we might also want to take a look at how we parent. In terms of all our parents grew up in Ghana. The relationship you have with your parents in Ghana has to be different from the relationship that you have with your child now growing up in modern America. For one example, I think I may be overstretching. Have noticed is that certain relationships, certain parental-child relationships that I've noticed is that I'm the adult, you're the child, which makes sense, but you can't talk to me, you can't come and talk to me freely. If I was to, back in the day, if I was to go to my mom and be like, hey girl, that seems disrespectful. No, we have to understand that in order for us to draw closer to our kids, we have to understand where the kids are coming from. That's just how we talk to our friends. Mind you, we know that your parents, that's your parent, that's not your friend, but maybe coming down to our level. A prime example, me and my mom's relationship. If you know me and her, we're always joking, we're always laughing. That's just how I communicate with her. But there's also moments where my mom knows that if she allows me to continue to treat her as a friend, I'm not gonna respect her. But she understands when she needs to be a parent and when she needs to be my friend. So I think it's very important. We shouldn't just adopt this parenting style that you can't talk to me any type of way, you can't come to me in this way. If you call me girl, if you say this and this, we have to understand that, I may be repeating myself, but my main point here is that we are in a different day and age. We're no longer in Ghana, we're in America. We still have to instill our cultural beliefs, but understand that we're growing up American kids. We're taught to be intuitive, we're taught to question, we're taught to just find information out for ourselves. So let's not use these things that saying, oh, pekasa, you always want to ask this and this. But we have to understand where we're coming from when we deal with our kids. That's just all I wanted to say.
That's it. MCSOB car number 9DW2861 and the car engine so. Na MCS is watching Timbacho wow car 9DW2861 on Pacho Kokore. Yeah, the must be brave for opening up Namaba. Adia no say open one goal idea, yeah, and it said we need to bridge the gap and create a platform freely no you bet me ma edin komo. And I will take one last word from everybody. Just one last word. 30 seconds will be a Yeriana Yebon Pioneer. Or last remark, if you have any. So when even the others fine.
The person mechanic said we have to take it into account. Say parenting has to start with the foundation of the Christianity. Say if so, your parenting style doesn't have a Christian foundation. No matter what you build up, the branches isn't going to last long, and I say it's not going to survive. So you need to start everything with Christianity and religion.
As a young person or person who said my many never power more than Yami and a foundation, I'm going to say. Dog, no, everybody, I will take everybody here.
Yeah, okay. Miss Media, and it's a Nina, here, and Pibo, and Intiasia. And there are 3 points I'm going to say. We need to be able to give and receive feedback. The Ghanaian mentality is an for command and control type of situation, and it doesn't work anywhere. It shouldn't have worked in Ghana. I don't think it has worked. It's not going to work over here. It's not a command and control structure in a parent-child relationship. You must be open, give feedback, receive feedback, and realize that you can also learn from your child. Certain things I bet me are wow as you relate to other people.
Thank you very much, Don.
I just want to say that me and my dad have a good relationship because I see him as like my friend, and on top of that, I see him as like my dad too. So I can go to him for things when I need things, but when I want to be like happy and I want to have fun, I could go to him also for that.
Thank you very much. Kojo?
I also want to say that in trying to inflict fear doesn't get your point across better. And like you can talk calmly and also be able to help your child grow.
Thank you very much.
My last remarks will touch base on what Pastor Jemai and Pastor Ewu said in terms of it starting from a younger level too, because my relationship with my dad has been the same since childhood till now. So I think you might not know certain situations worked in terms of there being a change when the child grew, but there might be a time in life where maybe the damage might be done to the point where it might not be fixed. So let's take that into consideration.
Thank you very much. Elder, last comment.
Adeɛ baako a ɛyɛ sɛ yɛhu ne sɛ sɛ nyame boa na sɛ woware na wo ma a hunu sɛ nyankopɔn na ɛde mmɔfra no ama wo a wohwɛ wɔn so enti sɛ obi de adeɛ gya wo sɛ hwɛ so a ɛwɔ kwan a yɛfa so hwɛ so ɛyɛ sɛ wohwɛ so in the way sɛ adeɛ a nipa no de ama wo no wobɛhwɛ so ma n'ani agye ho sɛ woanhwɛ so sɛnea nipa no pɛ na waha saa nipa no nyankopɔn na ɛde mmɔfra no ama yɛn ɔna ama yɛ awadeɛ ɔna creative family no ama yɛn ti kwan biara so no ɛyɛ sɛ yɛma family no nyankopɔn yɛ dɛn ɛbɛtena mu na nyankopɔn nti mu a ɛnna ɛbɛma family no ɛnya nkɔsoɔ.
Thank you very much. Dr. Opoku.
For me, what I'm going to say is that parents here, let's be friends with our kids, especially the fathers. We shouldn't be too rigid. When you obey it doesn't make you less of a man. Be friends with them. Take keen interest in their lives. When they necessarily need that is how you're able to build a connection. And I believe that if you're able to do that, a lot of the animosities that we have with our kids, will be curtailed.
Thank you very much.
The last thing I want to say is that to build a better relationship with your dad, you have to relate to each other, understand what I'm going through and what he went through, and just relate to it.
Thank you very much. It has surpassed over a panel because we didn't have enough people and no more the courage to talk. Thank you. Okay.
In terms of mine, last thing I want to say, I would say it doesn't. If you have children, you have to spend time individually with each one of them. Make time for each child that you have. Not all of them are the same. Their personalities are different. So you need to know how this person will react in a certain way, how this person will react in a certain way, and then how this person will react in the same way. You can't have that same parenting style throughout all your children, because that's not going to work out, because there might be some people that you speak softly to them, they will understand the message better, and then there might be some people where you have to be harsh with them at some times where they understand the message better. So it all depends on, you have to know each child when it comes to, when you're a parent. Not just generalize all your kids together.
Obia Subay are different. Thank you for the remark.
I like to say that for the young people, that it gets better over time, and change doesn't happen overnight. So relationship takes time to build, and for parents, tell your kids you love them at a young age, so when you say it when they're older, it's not awkward.
And then finally, I think the reason we wanted to do a panel like this was really just to start the conversation. So this whole thing that we're doing now, I think our wish is that the conversation now continues. I would implore every parent, when you get home tonight, look at your child, male or female, and ask them this question. Do you feel comfortable right now telling me anything that you're going through? If that's not the case, and if they can answer you honestly and say that's not the case, there's really two ways to go about it. You might have to make some changes, but it also might mean that you ask for help from other people who can also talk to your kids. We know we've talked a lot about you being the one, but sometimes a good parent recognizes that they may not be the one. They may not be able to understand all the things that are going on. And so to find people who your children can go to, who are adults, who are Christian-minded and can help them is very important. So please have that conversation either tonight, this week, whenever. Please have the conversation.
Adafo nyame enhyira mo ye bewie na ebebo mpaye de ama emmeme wa ha se nyina na nyame mwa yen se aniema na yesua no nde no ebeye enhyira ama yen. When our families are strong and healthy, our church will be strong and healthy. See, a family is not strong and healthy, it can never be strong and healthy. Once again, the foundation, na foundation more than anything. If you are starting some say, or baby or life, and men's day, I'm addressing Mema. Or baby or life, you will have to talk to more than your wife. So be a honor about sorry, when Huna as and the young sorry, Renier. Baby, our Wakuma, Asha, Sia, Kodi, Bia, Nuhenie. Since our Kumenina, Fanina, call Reso. Uno Renya Bako, love your wife, Dore. Now, no re any say, not any good foundation. Said the Ebeya, the year can no, a bet to me a build on that foundation, no, na Yebusia, etime akoye. It's gonna be a tough challenge if we say, Bonisum Yasimo. By the GDA say, remember, God will give us the strength we need. Said the Ebeya, you bet me a family, na yet me a raising families, a beshan Yamin Munyam. Yamin Kaya home, now on shad the Aya Naso, ewe Yesu de Munti, amen. The person we invited all the men to come forward as we pray for ourselves and then end our program. And remember what them has saying, including all the little boys. Omunina numrana, Yamompa, Yewiana, Yapon, Ede, or some of the Yedem hadie. Nyamiadom transgender be anyha. To your bear man one sorry, I make us all your transgender. Anyway, it's a joke. Mpanjwo. The last thing I feel no Mpanjwo Mujina has a Mohun say young people bebre. One of the things a man no ye say a man no ateki steps are or more mentor the young women 12, 13, 14 for normal taishia. Now challenge Amedema men's ministries, they say it shouldn't be one day in a year. Yeah, men's day. We should find ways and times to talk. Now you to mentor your young men, your 13, 14, 14, now you to mentor more. A better disadvantage is you pour so much time on our young ladies, 14, 15, for now you titi woman, now you neglect yen. And yes, I never know. It does a mubenini, no munya mem or madrin yejuman ware woman. Because we didn't take time to raise them. And you know, she said, "Be a mobile, you bet to me, she said, be a year, you be a social, whatever, you bet to me, didn't come on how to raise our young men, or a idea, Yami, a bebwan, and Yami, the Belgian home. Pastor Pogwajima, the best of a bomb pie, my now the men, saying Yaminsa, it's not easy. But I'm saying Yami Bebwayan, you do my same need time, I can, no, a challenge, but Yami Bebwayan, and be a year couldn't before. But you mean I am so in the Hanuna, as a Pogwajima, a brabon pie, my and now I sound so sure as we now so.
Pamchomina, Yanso, in fact, Maba, Kumos Empire. That was also him. A year and an Asian soon called me. I was dreaming be at to say, I would demand a free. sɛ yɛntumi mmoaboa mmarima nyinaa no na yɛnhwɛ kwan a yɛbɛtumi asiesie yɛn ho ama wɔ adwuma ama yɛ asetena mu ama sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi asiesie yɛn ho yie wɔ akwantu a ɛda anim aba heaven yɛbɛwie pɛ wɔ w'anim. Ɛnnɛ wafrɛ ɔman nyinaa sɛ ɔmɛgyina wo dan anim ha sei. Ɛnyɛ biribiara sɛ nkitahodie bi a ɛnkɔ so wɔ mma ne agya no ntam. Ɛno nti na yɛabɛhyia mu ha sei. Yɛatoto yɛn ano, yɛhu yɛsintɔ nyinaa. Mpo ne yɛnhunu no, wodeɛ wonim. Na mepɛ sɛ megyina saa kwan so nam de yɛn nyinaa yɛsintɔ ɔba w'anim. Na yɛserɛ hɔ, deɛ yɛayɛ a ɛnyɛ bi agya serɛ ɔfo yɛmfom sɛ ɔkyɛ. Nea yɛayɛ de abasamutu abrɛ yɛn mmabuni Awurade fɛ mfom sɛ ɔkyɛ. Nea yɛnyɛ nso ama mmabuni bi ate yɛn ho afiri agya ho agya fɛ mfom sɛ ɔkyɛ. Na agya ɛnnɛ da yi, ma no nyɛ a new day for us. A new day a yɛne awofo bɛtumi ayɛ kama. A new day a yɛbɛtumi ne yɛn ma ayɛ kama wɔ anim. Na yɛtumi adi nkɔmmɔ a ɛde nkɔsoɔ ne onyimpa ɛbɛba abusua no mu. Ɛbere mu yɛsrɛ wo nka bom. Mmerɛ a wama yɛyɛ mpanimfoɔ ne yɛawo mma yi, sɛ yɛntumi amfa ne yɛpɛ bi anhyɛ yɛn mma yi mu, na sɛ yɛn yɛfiri hɔ nom a, Awurade deɛ bɛn na ɛbɛto abusua no. Ma saa deɛ yɛmpare yɛn nkɔ akyirikyiri ma yɛn. Mmerɛ a wayi yɛn atɛn na wakyerɛ yɛn tebea a ɛwɔ mu yi, yɛsrɛ strengthen yɛn. Na ma yɛ ɔdɔ akoma ɛbɛka yɛn ne yɛn mmabunu nyinaa bɔ mu. Yɛdi nkɔmmɔ a Awurade awia ne anadwo nyinaa ɛbɛhyɛ Onyankopɔn din nko anuonyam. Mesrɛ obinom a wɔn aso awareɛ so, siesie wɔn. Siesie wɔn ma aware a wɔn bɛkɔ yɛtu kwan ne nyinara. Ebinom ɔno nso a wɔn ne awofoɔ nteaseɛ bi nyɛ adwuma. Agya wo na wosiesie nnipa ntam. Ma wɔn akoma nkɔpɛ wɔ w'anim. Ebinom ɔno nso a ehu ne suro ahyɛ wɔn ma wɔn ntumi nkasɛm bi ankyerɛ wɔn agyanom. Agya soro tu saa suro no firi hɔ ma yɛn. Na ma akoro yɛn honhom no ne wodɔ no nhyɛ wɔn ma na wɔn ntumi ne wɔn awofoɔ ni nkɔmmɔ. Ɛnɛ da yi, yɛsua nneɛma bebree. Hwɛ yɛsua Absalom ho asɛm. Yɛsua David ho asɛm. Yɛsua Tamar ho asɛm. Ma saa sua nyinaa ɛnyɛ suahunu kɛseɛ bi a ɛbɛda yɛ akoma poro so. Na tuma siesie yɛn ɛwɔ nnɛ da yi ne yɛn nkwa na ɛda yɛn anim yi. Yɛsrɛ obi sɛ mmerɛ a yɛsua wɔn nyinaa yi ma wɔasafo nso ɛnyɛ dendenden. Na ɛnyɛ tintim ɛwɔ wɔn mu. Yɛtintim wɔn mu a wɔnhyira no ebi bɛka ma atumi de bi aduru yɛ fie mu. Siesie yɛn nyinara mmerɛ a yɛbɛfiri akɔ yi. Na ma wadom ne wɔnhyira abuadeɛ nyinaa nso ɛnka yɛn. Na sɛ yɛfiri akɔ a yɛne yɛn nti afoforɔ nam so ahu Awurade. Yɛdɛ wase sɛ watie yɛn. Sɛ ebusa wɔn nyinaa wɔ Yesu din mu nti. Amen.
But Joe,